Hopefully we'll be entertaining. We're here to fuck shit up.
Now let's knock this motherfucker out of the park!
All right, what it do? This your homeboy Coop the Beat Man, a.k.a. Fat Boy Slim, a.k.a. Brother Man from the fifth floor.
What up, what up? It's Reggie, a.k.a. Reggie, no code name.
What up, my people? This your man Ken or Kenneth or Meech if you know me from the neighborhood, but let's get it.
Hey, we got a special guest in the house. One of the hottest, one of the best
Yes, sir.
rappers from Chattanooga.
Yes, sir.
You heard it from me, Coop. One of the best rappers in Chattanooga. Always gonna be on my top 5.
I agree.
One of the hardest, most conscious rappers. Period. I'm not putting no local status on that.
Already.
Oh, no.
Nah. My homeboy, family man, father man, KB Brown.
Yes, sir.
What's up, KB, man? What's going on, man?
Hold on, man. I can't. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Okay,
There we go.
I got
There
you,
we go.
yeah.
How y'all fellas doing, man?
Man, we doing all right, KB. Man.
Good, man.
All
Y'all
good.
lit,
It's all
man.
good.
Podcast world.
Yeah, man.
Sir.
I don't.
New All Motivated Ain't You podcast. This the first episode.
Man, the very first one.
Yeah, man, I had to call you, man. You like one of my favorites, like I said, man. So it was real special to bring you on here on this first episode.
Man, it's honor.
So
It's
we had
an honor.
to get the
Always.
bottles and we had to do what we do, man. You know, I'm motivated, ain't you?
Man, I've been motivated. I live by that.
Most definitely, man. So basically came up with an Unmotivated Ain't You podcast, basically a platform for chat artists, for people who doing like outstanding stuff that need recognition, man. You know what I'm saying? Like chat don't have enough platforms for those people. So I was
Facts.
like, we need to make something, create something to that standpoint. And podcast is the new thing, man. Shout out to everybody out there doing the podcast. It wasn't like we trying to be like everybody else. You know how some people gonna say that anyway. You
Of
know?
course.
But it's like I feel like we had to build this platform the right way. You know what I'm saying? Cause chat, we've been doing things the right way, like recently.
Right.
Can you agree to that? Yeah. All right.
I definitely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's up, man? Tell the people about KB, man.
Man, I'm KAYB Brown. Yeah. Oh, man, you know, born and raised in the city. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of his kind. Yeah. Coop said I was a conscious rapper. I just call it conscious street because
Hey,
I come from the neighborhood. I look like the rappers. I wear jewelry like the rappers, but the message is different. That's the only thing.
I felt that when I was listening to The Understanding, that's the first thing I thought. I said, oh, he's street conscious.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I
He hit it
thought.
right on the nail.
He a T.I. fan too. So.
Oh, he a T.I. Oh, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So
I
T.I.
feel that.
still your favorite rapper,
Man,
right?
no, I always be my favorite rapper.
I know you put that out there one time, like. So,
Yeah.
With Tip being your favorite rapper, though, let me ask you this: like,
Talk to me.
what about him inspired you?
Man, so when he came out in 01 I was 10. So that let you know how far back it go. So
You're making me feel.
Old as
That was the
hell.
first thing came to my mind. Damn, I'm
Damn,
old.
old.
So it was just looking at the TV and seeing somebody that kind of he light skinned, but he kind of resembles me. Like he got a big ass head like me.
Yeah, that's
And-
facts.
Hey, that nigga T.I. got a dark skinned nigga attitude.
Yeah, he got a dark skin attitude. But it's different, like seeing somebody that I can resonate with, like on the TV.
I feel like that as well.
And once I heard him rap, I'm like, oh shit, man, I'm sold. Like,
Yeah.
From I'm serious, the trap music, and I think the one song that made him my favorite rapper was I Still Love You.
Okay.
When he was talking about his baby moms, but on the second verse he was talking about his relationship with his dad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, that just hit home for me. And I was only like 12 when trap music came out.
Yeah, I get that. I get exactly what you're saying. I felt that same thing on I'm Serious when I heard Still Ain't Forgave Myself.
Yeah, and
Because
the same
it's like,
thing.
I think everybody around here in our city could relate to that. Every black man
He just
could relate
hit home,
to.
and then I got a chance to meet him one time when he came to Cats, just like early on. Yeah. So
Y'all remember that, man?
Yeah.
I remember when he came.
And that's what's up, man. So I want to ask this, man. Like I always, I know you, but I always wanted to know,
the people,
like, what made you start rapping?
man, I kind of got two stories with it, but
Go ahead, man.
I just make it short and sweet. So okay, so I got introduced to rap when I was like 7. My stepdad, he was a road manager of a company, a local record label, Silverhawk Records.
Right.
Okay, I remember Silverhawk.
Yeah. They
Shout
came
out to
up
Silverhawk.
through the early 90s, mid 90s, early 2000s, and pretty much, man, I used to just be with him all the time, and I wanted to go to the studio with him. Then just after probably like a month's time, I just kind of just started falling in love with the process of rap. And one day I just told him, man, I want to do it.
Right.
And he was just like, well, if you want to do it, well, okay, so this is how my style of rap come from. It comes from my stepdad, because he told me, okay, if you want to be a rapper, you have to show me that you want to be a rapper.
Okay.
He was like, you gonna run to keep your win up. It wasn't no punching in back then.
Nah.
So I was going. So that's why I'm long winded. I can go 64 bars in the booth without punching in, like just straight. But there's stuff that I learned from when I was 7, 8 years old, just from being under his wing. I was trained up that way. So it just always that's always been natural to me.
So you learned the fundamentals.
So I learned the fundamentals early on.
I can say when you first came over to the studio, we recorded the education of Coop and KP.
Yeah.
That was on the EP, Story to Tell. When you first came over there, you was like really, really fundamental.
Yeah.
It was like, I'm gonna do this way, and it was like real easy. Like I done recorded a lot of people, and I done been around a lot of rappers, and sometimes it get difficult at that standpoint because they don't come in respecting the game like that. They just
I know
feel
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, they feel like it's just so easy to record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's fundamentals to it though. So man, you came in like
just with the words, the way you putting the words together, like it's all the technique.
Basically
with that.
having your shit together.
Yeah,
he was prepared.
And it's just like, man, I don't want to come to Coop and I'm not prepared, man. I was rapped about 100 times before I came.
I hate it when people weren't prepared.
Yeah, man. So they call me one take Beezy. So that's what I do. I go in one take the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
That's just what I do.
All right, so hold on. I got one question. Be honest with me too, man.
What's happening?
Your first verse you wrote, it was hard, it was trash.
What's up, haters? On the one they call her Crazy K. Money tree from Silverhawk is how I make my hay. 8 years old, but young, but I'm not fake. I'm in the 3rd grade, running with hundreds till like the cake. As I shine wine. See them hawks in the sky, little hawks behind, staying off in them books till I'm ready to fly. You know that we can't be stopped. Off the flock getting popped. Silverhawk is still on top. Like I said before, Playboy, if you making that paper, but that 999 now, all you haters can't fade. Crazy K, Lil Hawk and Lil D, baby house with that bulldog mentality. You trying to be like me? I got the key, Silverhawk is who we be. Watch us fly, baby.
Damn, that was the first one.
That's the first one.
That's the first one.
That's
How
the
old was
first
you, bro?
one. 8.
You was 8.
I was 8.
Man, hey, that nigga, you was 8.
That's better than some of the big boys.
I was 8.
Damn.
First
I
one.
told you,
Can't be a beast.
my stepdaddy, he drilled that shit into me.
I love the fact that you remember that shit.
Yeah,
I know,
And you
like,
was
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
That was hard
I
right there,
remember
though.
it's so
He
trash.
drilled
I
that
just,
shit.
I
He
look
You was in
drilled
the
that shit.
3rd grade, bro.
I was in the 3rd grade.
Damn.
That nigga was in the 3rd grade.
So man, I was in the 3rd grade.
Yeah.
So right after I started rapping, me and my best friend Javario Eagle, we started rapping at the same exact time.
Okay.
And then like he was kind of doing his own thing. He wasn't always tuned in with the rap. So I was just like, man, my stepdad, he got an opportunity for me. So that's how that came about. But it was just me, him in the 1st grade. We started out as poetry, then it just converted to rap like over time. So
That's
yeah.
what's up, man.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
I like the fact that you remembered it.
Man, yeah,
That's
I
hard.
can never forget that, man.
Yeah, man. That's
But I'm
what's up,
saying, though, sounding like that in the 3rd grade, though,
Yeah,
man,
man,
that's
nah,
hard,
great,
man.
bro.
My
I'ma tell you
stepdaddy
why-
told me, bro.
I'm gonna tell you why I like KB, because he respect the craft. You
Most
know what I'm
definitely.
saying? A lot of young artists come in, they don't respect the craft.
Most definitely.
So you would say your stepdad is like
He's the reason why I picked up the mic. Without him, I wouldn't even think about picking up no microphone.
That's what's up, man. That's real.
So I owe that all to him. OG running hill.
Man. Shout out to him.
What's up?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't have to do him on that prank like that. They did a prank.
Man, they had to do it.
Shout out to Big Vinny and D, man. They did a prank, man. That shit was so funny, man.
I'm
Like
about to check that out.
they called him and like he went off.
Man,
Like
they woke
that
up out
gangster
of,
shit came out
They
of
woke
him.
him up out of sleep.
That gangster shit came out of him, man. That shit was so funny, man.
Got footage?
Yeah,
Yeah. The whole thing
Hey,
recorded.
I'm definitely gonna have to check
Man,
that
you
out.
gonna
Yeah,
be
it's
goddamn
funny.
dying laughing.
So I want to ask this question because speaking
that?
of your stepfather being a big inspiration to you even spitting, right?
The biggest.
Family support. Tell me about it, because I done heard your family be coming out.
Oh, they out.
Man.
Like, for real, for real. Like,
Signs.
I say it starts with my mom first.
Okay.
Then it trickle down to everybody else. Cause my mom is kind of like that. What you call it? The matriarch. What is
the
it?
matriarch?
Yeah. She
Okay.
kind of like one of them members in the family.
Make sure everybody's straight.
Yeah.
Family rolling right.
So
right
my
way.
mama, that's like my biggest supporter. Like,
All right.
like hands down. Like whatever I wanted to do, she always been 10 toes down behind her son. And then plus I'm the youngest child and I'm the only son at that.
Hey, we got too much in common.
Man, it is. So when I said, man, so I told you about when I first started rapping, but when I first started took it serious. So back then I was Crazy K, KB, just that's it. But then about 25, 26, I became KB. Then I added the Brown onto it.
All right.
It's just kind of like my real name is just kind of just combining it together. Like,
And it flow well, too.
yeah, and it flow. And I told her I want to rap. I got a logo. She was like, well, you need some merch.
Right.
So what moms do? She go out and buy her a machine or a press.
Like
or
just-
t-shirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
she was making a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was our mom.
Oh,
man.
By the way, I did buy one.
Yeah. And Coop,
Hey, support.
Coop bought one.
Support.
I flooded the whole city with
Yeah,
them t-shirts,
yeah.
man. Every time I had merch, I always sold out of t-shirts.
Oh,
But
shit.
you asked about the family support.
Yeah.
And it starts with my mom's, but just by them loving my mom, they love me just as much.
Okay.
So whenever I have shows or whatever, like they showing up 50, 100 deep, however many.
Well,
Man,
all
that
the-
mean a lot.
All the upcoming artists, man, listen to what he said, man. That merch is a big thing for you. You gotta bring your name, bro. If you don't,
Should
if
bring
you
it.
don't bring your name,
It's all about perception
right.
at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Because when I came out with understanding, besides the ones who went to school with me, didn't nobody know who the hell I was. But
How many views did Understanding get though? Cause I
to
know
my
it went
overall,
viral. Yeah,
overall,
It went viral.
it's just in the first day.
Nah, overall.
Give us both.
Okay, first day I did 10,000 views. First
man.
day. First day.
I support that, bro. That's hard to get.
First
That's hard
day.
To get. That's hard to
It's
get.
kind of unheard of for artists that I wasn't known locally wise. I was known to my peers, like the ones that's around me. But
Right.
towards like on a local level where everybody got your attention, like mine when I first dropped, it did 10K the very first day.
I remember that.
And to this day, I think you could probably do maybe like 400,000.
Damn.
400,000. I understand it.
And I respect that because your message on there was like, it wasn't like what everybody else was talking about during that time. It was like more conscious. So you hit them like a different way, but it was like genuine.
Yeah, and that's how I always wanted to come across since then, because understanding it wasn't like I wrote that song just to be writing it. I wrote it out of frustration because
Right.
of what I was seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I was seeing, like doing, I think Donald Trump had just probably announced like he was running for president. And I'm like, damn, like, shit, I need to talk about this. And it started from there. But I say I wrote this song, and I wrote Understanding in 2015. And it wasn't released until probably like January 2016. But it took me to lose my best friend for me to release that song. I let that song sit for like 4 months.
Okay.
Just on the shelf. I just made it just to get some stuff off my chest.
Okay.
I didn't have no plans on releasing it. I didn't have no plans on doing nothing with it.
So let me get into that, man.
Yeah.
So explain that moment. What happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that was your boy.
Yeah.
And you hold him down to this day.
To this day.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Explain that moment when you found out that, you know what I'm saying, he passed away. You know what I'm saying? The situation, I ain't gonna get into that.
Right.
That day he passed away.
Yeah, man, I was on my way to my sister's graduation in Murfreesboro. And so you know how like you don't really supposed to be driving and texting or looking on Facebook. So I just happened just to glance and I just seen somebody say, "Long live JV the Reaper." And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's your boy.
And I'm like, this is my best friend since like the first grade.
Damn.
This is like the dude, like we came up together, we did everything together, we got in trouble together. And I realized people knew, my mom knew, but she didn't want to call me because she didn't know how I was gonna react to it.
Yeah.
So my wife, well, my girlfriend at the time, she called me and she was like, so right after I see the message, my girlfriend called, well, my wife now. And
Y'all been together that long?
yeah, we've been together that long.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah. And she was just like, man, they saying JV just got killed out in Willow Homes. The police just killed him. And I'm like, nah, that
don't sound right.
That don't really sound right. I'm seeing the message and I'm hearing what she's saying, but it ain't clicking. It ain't clicking. So I refresh on Facebook. Oh my God. Long live JV, long live JV, long live JV. But I'm really not, it ain't really hitting me though.
Right.
So I end up making it to my sister's graduation. So I'm sitting through the whole graduation. I'm just kind of just zoned out. I'm like, this shit cannot be real. And so I don't know, it just hit me all at one time. I'm like, sis, I gotta get back home.
Right.
Man, I broke down. I cried all the way back home.
Right.
And I was just so mad because like the video came out like a few days after that.
Yeah.
And it just showed like the whole ordeal, like him dealing with the police and all that. And if you go and listen to my song, it's called Brothers Keeper. It's off my sophomore EP, Story to Tell 2.
Okay.
And I tell the whole story like from start to finish. So then I just kind of just had this, something just got into me like, man, I have to do it for him.
Yeah. Right.
So I one day I was talking to my stepdad and I was just like, man, I got to make a song for JV. So mind you, every song I done made, I done let my stepdad hear it. Mm-hmm. So he was like, what you gonna make another song for? You already got the song Understanding.
Yeah.
Boom. Goddamn it. It started just like that.
It's crazy how that
It's
moment
crazy.
works. And like when you put it out and you get that feedback, like the 10,000 views, like you get that. How do you feel?
I feel like, man, it can't be nothing. Man, this shit almost put me in tears, man. Because it's just like, it's a bittersweet moment because it's like when that song dropped and then for it to get the reaction, it's kind of like it's bittersweet. So I always dreamed of this moment, but I didn't think what happened behind it. This will be the reason why I get this moment.
Right.
Yeah.
So I lose my best friend, but it's the start of people to know who KB is.
Right.
And I'm just,
man, you gotta push his legacy on, man.
It's still something that I deal with to this day. I mean, I'm to the point now, it don't really make me sad, but it's just kind of like, sometimes I just want to pick up the phone and just call and just be like, bro, what you doing, bro? I'm working on this song, I'm about to send it over. I want you to listen to it. And it's just like, fuck.
Just let them motivate you, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
that's...
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's been almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years next year.
oh, man.
But bro, like, I mean,
Damn, that's been a minute.
my experience with Def dealing with that, man, like you said, if you want to talk to him, bro, talk to him, bro. I do it all the time, man.
But I noticed when I got my heart aligned to the purpose, everything just started flowing like no effort at all. So once I align myself to say like, man, I'm gonna do it. Like this is my purpose. I'm gonna do it for righteous. It's not gonna be any flaws in my heart doing it. I'm just gonna do it because I want to prosper from it, right. But I also want to keep my bro legacy alive.
Yeah.
So when your heart pure like that, you don't really have. You're gonna get the results you looking for.
So when they see KB, they gonna see Jabari.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I don't know, man. Man, what's the next question, man?
You gotta, like, when I first met you, you had like an old soul.
Yeah.
I love people with old souls, man. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, I got an old soul.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up around old people. So,
yeah, me too.
A lot, yeah.
Me too.
And that's the people I like relate to the most. You know what I'm saying? So like, man, let's get to this point where, cause I love your message and everything.
Right.
So a situation happened. They got choked out by the police.
George Floyd.
George Floyd. Okay, damn, I'm tripping. All right, we keeping that on there. But George Floyd, man, that situation happened. I immediately went to the studio. I got in my studio. I made a beat. And I was like, KB, the first person I got to call.
Oh. Y'all heard that?
Oh, yeah.
Man, song hard.
Oh.
So when I made the beat, I called KB, and this is what I like about KB. KB comes in ready, focused, boom.
Man,
drop like a 20-bar verse.
I was locked in. See, he told me, I think he said like 12 bars or something like that.
Said, nah.
But before we went in, I'm like, Coop, I'm gonna need some more bars, man.
I said, do what you do, brother. Do what you do. That's what, like, only a certain amount of people can get that respect from me where they can tell me whatever they want to do and they gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's only
I'm like, man, I need it.
Ken was one of those artists.
Yeah.
Talking
like,
a long time ago.
Hey, man, it wasn't that long ago, man.
Man, you still didn't get in the booth, man.
I know, man,
You
but
didn't get in there, man.
Man, but like, when you drop, like, it really like pushed it to a point where, like, when you make the beat of a track, I mean, like of a song or something, it really just like halfway there.
Right.
It take you halfway there.
Right.
But when you start getting the lyrics on the song, you start feeling it. And when KB dropped, like, it really took it there. And that song, like, I don't do videos.
That's history.
I don't do
That's the
videos.
first video I saw you in.
Exactly. I don't do videos. But shout out to my homeboy, Young Trey, man. Trey 80. He talked me into it. He was like, hey, bro, we gotta do a video for this.
Got to.
And I was like, and my thing is, it wasn't about the money or nothing like that. It's just, I didn't know like how to present myself from not rapping since the Psychos. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it was one of the things where we was motivated, like the message had to get out there. And like you one of the best artists in Chattanooga about putting a message out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I respect that. Man, I love that as an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I was triggered. Like, seeing George Floyd, it took me back to JV.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I was disturbed. I mean, to the highest degree.
Right.
So when Coop said that, man, I'm like, man, I got something to say. I don't care who like it. I'm gonna say it. I don't care.
And at this point, KB is like popping right now. He was charging. I'm talking about when you can charge for a verse locally, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You is on.
Built your work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I was scared to call, but I knew him from the beginning. But
I don't know why he act like that, man. Because he know whenever he call me, I'm gonna do it.
But Ken,
And it's
original how I am.
And it's few people, like, when they call, like, I'm like, okay, man, I worry about that when I get around to it.
Yeah.
But when Coop call, I'm doing that right then and there.
Priority.
I think to this day we probably at least got about 10 songs together. At least.
And just to put this out there,
At least.
you one of the artists whenever you need a beat, call me up. Like, I'm there for you. I'm your producer, bro. Basically, like, I'm one of the producers on your team, bro. Because I want to see you succeed, man. Like, in chat, we don't have that support like that.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, producers get into this thing where it's all about the money.
Right.
Like, I'm like, I don't care about money. And that's one of, like, being grown.
Relationships over money.
Yeah.
Let the money come when it comes.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
when you genuinely in it, the money gonna come, bro.
Right.
Like, I don't even worry about the money, but just to put this out there, man, like, you here, I'm glad you the first artist guest on this podcast, man.
Man, I'm thankful.
I got
I'm
your
thankful
back,
for
bro.
that.
I got your back, bro. Like, if you need a beat,
Coop
man,
was
hit
the
me up.
first feature that I did in the city. And it's crazy. It's crazy when the support don't come from home first.
Right.
I got the support from home, but it came from Texas first. And then it came back home.
You went out there to the
But I feel like everybody go through that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Everybody go through
So even though I had a viral video, people was tapped in what I'm doing, but it wasn't resonating like how I wanted to.
Yeah.
So it took me to actually make some moves outside the city. So you look up, you might see KB in Austin, Texas. You might see me in Detroit, Michigan. You might see me in St. Louis, Missouri. You might see me in the University of Alabama.
Right.
Me personally, I think that's better anyway, though.
Yeah, it
Expanding,
is.
getting out.
It is. Yeah.
It is. It is.
So let me ask you this, KB. Like I heard you say, my wife.
Yeah. My wife.
So here's something I gotta ask you.
My
I gotta ask you
wife.
because I'm just curious from my own background.
Right.
How do you balance family life and being an artist? And I mean from the perspective of not just, I want to know from time.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to know from what
Okay.
you're talking about
Okay.
in music,
Yeah.
because now it's different when you actually get married.
Yeah.
Because you said something about having a pure heart
Mm-hmm.
and being in alignment.
Right.
So I would like to know how you balance it.
I ain't even gonna lie. Them first years, that was a struggle.
Right.
Because so I'm 33, and when I first popped on the scene, I was like 25. So marriage, man, that wasn't even really like in my. Really wasn't even really thinking about that.
Okay.
So it's just like, man, I wanna be the conscious rapper, be the popping dude, go to places I want. But as time went on, man, I noticed like it just started straining my relationship. Yeah. Because it wasn't like I wasn't taking it serious, but it's just like the music just kind of just overshadowed everything. Right. Like I'm just so tuned in with what I'm doing, and my career like it's on a rise, but everything else, my personal life, this shit just going down. Right. And I just didn't allow that communication, and I take full blame for that, because this is a person that I share my space with. Somebody that I'm vulnerable to, like when no nobody see me, like this is the person that I run to, like when I have problems with the world.
Yeah.
And feel like I'm turning my back on her just because I just want to be the biggest star. So man, from girlfriend standpoint, I struggle with that, man. I struggle hard. And then like once I think around like COVID, it just I just seen a shift, because the more and more I got into the music, the more and more I just realized everything just seemed fake.
Right.
It just seems so fake, and I'm just like, man, how can I turn my back on the ones that I love for some fake ass shit that other people doing?
Top 5.
He's heating up. He's on fire.
Let's get it.
KB, I want to know your top 5 major artists.
Major artists. Okay. Do I have to be in a certain?
Yes.
Oh, so you want like
I
number
want
5
the-
mentioned?
So you want
Five
4, 3, 5 the
is
lowest, one the
5
highest?
is least.
5 is least.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
T.I. number 1. I know.
We
You know what I'm
already
saying?
know.
Right.
We already
you,
know.
You get it. You get it.
Tip number 1. So nigga, give us your
Nah,
top.
let's go from 1 to 5.
1
Okay,
to 5.
go. You can go
run.
however you want to go.
So my all-time favorite rapper is Clifford Harris.
That's
Yeah,
what's
all right.
up. That's what's
Number
up.
1.
Number 1.
That's what's up.
Number 2, Jermaine Short. Y'all know who that is?
I don't know everybody. I don't know
You
everybody
saying they
government.
name, man.
Yeah,
you
you don't
got to
know
go on the
everybody
same
government
stage
name.
name. I don't know the government name.
He's from Nashville. He is my fellow Tennessean.
Okay, who was that?
Starlito.
Starlito.
That nigga
okay,
James is
Oh,
Jermaine, bro.
shit. That's
That's
fucked up.
fine.
Y'all don't know that because y'all went to
We
college
went to
that
school
nigga.
with him.
Man,
But
y'all
look, hold
don't-
on,
y'all
look.
know that's fucked up.
Nah, nobody
Shout
called a
out
nigga
to
Jermaine.
Starlito.
It was Starlito the
was
whole
All-Star.
time.
It was All-Star back then.
All-Star,
Yeah.
yeah.
These niggas went
Hey,
to
hold
college
on.
with him and don't even conversations.
Because it was always All-Star.
It was
Nobody
All-Star.
called him Jermaine. But
Yeah.
once he put 2 and 2 together, I'm like, that nigga name was Jermaine.
But I like the fact that Starlito is number 2.
Number 2.
Hold on, I got.
Number 2, though.
Hold on, you finna
Yeah,
debate
number
is number 2?
Well, I want to
Number
know why.
You want to know?
Man,
T.I. Starlito is
That's
a
a-
big bridge.
it's 2, but if you combine them 2 together, you got me.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
I'm
That's
seeing
right.
it.
You gotta
Okay.
look at it
That's
because I say Starlito because, and recently I've been hearing these comparisons a lot, and I kind of like it a little bit.
Okay.
So people tell me, KB ain't nothing but a Chattanooga Starlito. Like
ain't shit wrong with that.
he'll drop some shit and have people when he drop, he'll set the streets on fire, but then he go into hiding for like 2 years.
Sometimes you
But-
got to do that though.
But yeah,
That's the artist.
but I say Starlito, man, it's just his mindset and the way he spit it. It's how I spit it. It's just like
see that.
you come from the streets, but you just got a different mindset from everybody else. Like
The
you
nigga,
just
the nigga can spit, though.
man,
Me and this nigga,
real.
we done been in the studio. He invited Coop to the studio one time. This when we was in college, though, so he was big, but he wasn't
All-star.
that big. Yeah.
I'll stop.
And Coop, I gotta give him. I always gotta give my boy props. He went in there and ripped that motherfucker.
I was scared
My
as
boy
hell.
Coop ripped that thing though.
Killed it.
What Ken
Hey.
said, I was practicing.
I'm saying, hey, when he
Practice
came out the
makes
booth,
permanent.
all starting them had to dap that nigga up, man. Hey, he did his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
But yeah,
All-Star number 2.
I'll start
Starlito, that's my go-to. That's in my daily rotation. Like when I'm
what's up.
when I'm
That's a good one.
riding.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Starlito, that guy for real.
Number
3,
3.
Torrance Hatch.
Why you saying
This
that?
nigga really know these niggas.
You got Boosie Boo number 3.
That nigga really
Boosie Boo number 3.
I gotta ask, how does Boosie make your number 3? And I asked this because you such a lyrical guy.
Right.
It got to get into the personality.
It got to. That's what I'm thinking. Personality and energy.
Man, it's the lyrics. I mean, if you from Chattanooga and you between the ages of I say 30 and probably 38, 39,
Yeah, I would go up to 45.
45.
That makes sense.
We was raised on Boost.
Oh fuck yeah.
Makes sense.
We was raised on Boost. And people just know him from his antics and all that. But if you dig deep in his catalog, he got that shit in there.
Oh, he can. Oh yeah. He
He got that conscious rap.
he a legend here. Always.
He's a legend. And I told him that I got to meet Boosie back in October. Like when he
what's
came when he came to Chat State.
Shout out to Boosie.
And
Shout out to Boots.
and I told him, I'm like, man, you raised us.
Right.
You and Webber raised us for real.
I think that's why he know he good, because he know the circuit he goes on his
Shit in the
shows and
circuit.
stuff.
Yeah.
He know he good for life.
For life.
Right.
For life.
He always be saying that though.
Yeah, I know. That's what.
That's why when when they be getting on him, he be like, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna want to say because I got my fans and ain't nothing
Good.
gonna do nothing.
yeah, he good.
He right. I have a daughter that's a YouTuber as well, and she was.
She got a
Yeah,
picture
yeah,
of
with-
Boosie. Oh, she
that's
was
the
there.
same day.
Yeah,
Chat
this
State.
that same
Oh,
day.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
she
Yeah.
was.
She look
My
good like
daughter's.
this.
Yeah, that's one of my kids.
Man, that was so dope that day because they called me from the back to personally meet him. Man.
Hey,
Just
that's
like,
what's up.
I was like, yeah.
I think the city look at you like that, man. Like I think you one of the few artists. I don't think it's nothing but around about 5 that the city like they gonna get behind y'all. They gonna fight. For example, we're gonna continue with your top 5. For example, when they put out a list, I think your kinfolk had something to do with it. Shout out Dominique.
Shout out Dominique.
They had a list.
Shout out Ricky Tan.
They had a list of chat rappers, and guess what? KB wasn't on it. I started seeing posts from people like, nah, y'all gotta put KB on this motherfucking list.
It's a given.
Right. And KB, I respect KB because KB didn't say nothing.
I'm like,
But
man,
the people was
really
talking.
don't.
I was like,
He didn't have to say nothing. They was doing
I
it.
called
for him.
Roland. Brother Roland, my brother Roland, man. Shout out to Brother Roland, Lil Mo. They got a podcast, War Words.
Right.
I called up Brother Roland. I said, hey, man, you see these people fighting for KB? Like, what you talking about? What you mean? He said, hey, man, they left him off the list.
Man, they got mad because of the shit too,
and the
man.
funny thing in Chattanooga, like, shit can go, like, locally viral.
Yeah.
And that list did. And that shit was, like, I be at work, and I would just be looking at Facebook, and that shit was, like, kind of trending in the locals. You know what I'm saying?
That list, it always trend. Like, every year or every 2 years, that same list come out.
How did you feel about that getting left
Yeah,
out?
did that shit get under your skin or you just
Care.
Because it's local.
Because it's
you
local.
more-
Because I say, put me in the. Oh, okay, before I say that.
Say that shit, KB.
Before I say that, I'm gonna say, how can you compare someone who's went out and did shit to somebody who just started rapping yesterday?
Right.
That
But I'm going to tell you, like I told them a while back. I don't know if you remember this, Ken. Like, in music, I've been making hard beats like a long time. Somebody new can come make a hard beat, and guess who they comparing it to? They comparing it to me. Like,
And
that's how music is.
and it's the same. And I say another thing, but I'm one of one. Like, when it comes to the country street rap in this newer generation,
Right.
So it's just like, okay, you have the NBA young boys, you have the young Dirks. I mean, Lil Dirks and all them, but you don't put J. Cole and Kendrick in the category
Them.
with them.
Right.
No, you
So
don't.
you know how the city works.
Yeah,
you know
so
how the city think.
I already know how it works.
Right.
So it's just like I don't get offended by that because I'm like, if you gonna put me on the list, put me on the list with accolades and all that and shit.
Right.
I mean, because I done had vouchers from Sway in the Morning, Gilly the Kid, Eric Bellinger, Young Ralph. I'm just trying to
Keep
My
going.
nigga said Young Ralph.
Turk from the Hot Boys.
Turk from the Hot Boys. That's
Benzino,
the
no neck.
first person to show me love, and he gave me a free feature. Hot Boy Turk.
That's what
So it wasn't even about him being like the least popular Hot Boy. It's the fact I grew up on the Hot Boys, and I'm on a song with a Hot Boy.
That's that Chattanooga shit.
Young and Thug.
I'm on a song with a Hot Boy. I was just like, just in this moment alone, this is
Right.
special to me.
Yeah.
Right.
I can check this off my bucket list.
I think people hearing your top 5, they kind of feel that. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You real genuine and authentic with it.
Yeah.
All right.
Four.
Number
We-
3 was
nah,
Boosie.
No, three. Yeah,
Three with
three with
Boosie. We on
Boosie.
four.
We on
Boosie.
four.
We on 4.
Man, this shit kind of get blurred out the
Oh, shit.
Hey,
Let's
so-
go
hey,
and say the 4.
I feel you, though, 'cause one day it can be him,
Man,
one
it
day it
kinda-
can be him. I feel you.
kind of get blurred. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead. You got it.
God damn. I'm about to go with Cole.
J. Cole.
I'm about to go with Cole.
You
A
just
lot of
said-
people expect Cole to be higher.
So
but I
that's
get it,
probably
though.
why you said the apology like that, because he
Like-
let you down.
Yeah, just let me
Okay.
down. I just want to see him just go at him, man.
Right.
Just
I
go
feel
at
you.
him.
I feel you.
Cause Cole, man, that's once in a generation. Like you don't find too many talented rappers like that. Like you just don't come around like
That's
rappers
genuine.
like that.
Like, cause y'all got like, y'all relatable.
Yeah. And like Cole, it just take me to a place. It make me appreciate life. Just listen to him. Like I can be having a bad day. I turn on some Cole, boy.
Yard.
Just by the time I'm finished riding and all that, man, my self-esteem, man, it's in a better place, man. But you know, it take a certain artist to take me to that place. Like me personally, I can't really listen to today's music. Like I can, but I can't. Because you are what you consume.
Boss man D-Lo, you ain't fucking with him.
I fuck with him, but I just can't. I can't listen to him like on a daily basis.
It's just a vibe. Of
So what
Yeah.
about what about them Griselda niggas? Them niggas hard.
Yeah, they hard
Been in
too.
the budget
They
now.
hard too.
Benny the Butcher hard
Yeah.
as shit.
That's what I'm finna say. Do you
Know what I'm
even
saying? So
look,
you- do
like
you-
being lyrical? My bad.
Go ahead, you good.
Man,
Being lyrical,
believe it
do
or
you
not,
even listen to New
I
York
already know
rappers?
where you going
Right.
with that. Me being a lyrical rapper, I really don't listen to the lyrical other lyrical rappers.
Really? I'm
It's
shocked.
crazy.
Why
I'm
though?
shocked.
It's
Why?
crazy.
What's the idea behind it?
Because like I like Kendrick, but I just could never just get into like the music. Like I respect what he doing like in a battle with Drake, but me just saying like, oh shit, man, I gotta listen to this new Kendrick. Nah, I'm not. No,
Is it because of the production?
I think that does have a part to play with it.
I always had this thing where, like, Jay-Z is one of my favorites of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Just everything. Coop would tell you, I loved Jay-Z. I loved how he did everything. And I used to always think, like, man, if he just get on something that was like Southern, beat-wise, he gonna murder that shit. Then Big Pimpin' came out.
Big Pimp, spinning
went
cheese.
crazy.
Hard Knock
And
Life came
that
out before
was-
that though, didn't it?
What?
Didn't Hard Knock Life
But
come out?
that's
before
hard
that?
as hell.
Southern,
But
though.
that wasn't Southern.
Hard Knock Life?
Nah.
Everywhere, man.
No, it's hard as hell.
Southern, though.
Don't get me wrong. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorite records as well.
You're right, though.
But Big Pimpin', and you got one of my
Right.
favorite next to Outkast,
And they had UGK on there.
UGK.
Like for group wise,
Yeah,
for me it was
that's too
always
hard.
Outkast.
That's what got him big down south when he
That's
put
too hard.
UGK on.
Exactly.
When he put UGK
For me, it
on.
was Outkast, and UGK and 8 Ball MJG was always going back and forth with me. Me personally, you know, what I'm saying? It was going out one day, but I always went more towards
that's
UGK.
everybody in the South, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
We like both of them.
so for Hove to do a song with UGK, and I was like, oh my gosh,
Boy,
this nigga
that
on
was
the.
true.
That's what sold me completely when I heard that shit, and that's why I'm kind of shocked because what you saying you
It-
never listen to those guys. Because I'm kind of shocked because I see
listen
so
to
much
him,
of that
but
shit in you.
You just don't be checking for him.
My lyrics, it don't come from listening to other. Well, it do, but it don't. So it's just kind of like I say I'm more influenced by what's going on around me.
Okay.
Just talking about what's going on around me versus like just listening to
Yeah.
it from another perspective.
More influenced by the environment.
Yeah, it's more. I'm more influenced by the environment.
So it ain't the other way. Like you can hear one of them niggas spitting, you be like,
Nah, hell,
man, let me get in the booth. Man, them niggas spitting. Let me get in there and kill
It
something.
don't motivate you. Though.
no.
So T.I. came out tomorrow with some new shit.
I'm probably not.
Oh, okay. So
So you like T.I. before the dreads.
Yeah, T.I. with the fade. Not T.I. with the braid.
That's my nigga.
T.I.
See, I'm a T.I. with the fade nigga.
T.I. with the fade.
Cause the T.I. with the fade nigga
with the
was
cap hat,
with
barely
the
hanging out.
motherfucking hat look like it
Barely
won't even
hanging
fall
out.
off.
Hey.
Like that nigga right there was like, hey, that's my nigga. Like I feel like I went to school with this nigga.
But he matured the same as what y'all saying. He matured.
And which I understand, but it's just like I'm really not in tune to
yeah, I got you.
today's music.
So
Yeah.
I really want to hear what the top 5 is.
Hey, he did.
So
So he got one more.
we
You
got one
just
more.
said
We
it's
got 5.
Jay.
I'm saying, number 5.
He said Jay.
It's Jay.
It's Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, you good then?
In a look. I say out of my top 5, Jay probably had the most influence on me.
In what way?
Kind of like because people say like he's kind of monotone a little bit. Yeah.
I agree.
And like I kind of picked up my cadence from him with some of it.
Yeah.
And kind of just his influence. And I say this, I spell my name because of how Jay-Z. Because of Jay-Z.
Okay.
So he spell his J-A-Y-Z, and I spell
K-A.
mine K-A-Y-B. That
Oh.
comes from Jay-Z.
Okay.
Okay.
What's up?
Okay. I feel
So
that.
I don't really listen to lyrical music that much. I do, but I don't. But from another region, I have to say like Jay-Z had that impact on me, like as Boosie and T.I.
You had me all over the place though.
Yeah.
I mean, your shit, you had me out because if I had to guess your influences, I would have named a nigga like Talib Kweli.
Oh hell no.
And the reason why, because I'm like, God damn, this nigga deep like Talib.
I get it.
He
But
too
then-
Chattanooga though.
But he started turning. It was like a Talib Kweli with some gangster nigga at the same time, and I was like, damn, that shit had me kind of all over the place trying
know,
to
man.
figure you out.
Me just trying to explain that, man. It kind of get crazy, like.
But Jay Z is dope when you say that because Jay Z said, truthfully, I want to rhyme like common sense.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I did 5 mil. I ain't been rhyming like common sense.
I
So
respect
get
the
it.
comments. I respect the comments, but it's just not nothing that I'm.
Into it like that.
Yeah,
All right, let's make.
I like
this-
ratchet shit, man.
Let's make that's that Chattanooga.
That's that
shit.
Chattanooga shit.
I like ratchet.
Let's
shit.
make
Chattanooga,
this a
the
quick-
home of fucking, they call us chat rats for a reason.
My homeboy, he don't like local people.
That ain't true, man. That's not true.
I see where he going. He gonna
It's-
put me on
it's
the
not-
spot.
it's not
Shit,
true.
let's get it.
No. So now let's go into
get
the
it.
top 5 of local rappers.
And when I say these 5, that means like they get daily play in my
Can't
rap.
include yourself, bro.
You included, or you leaving yourself out?
Nah,
of
he
it?
can't include himself.
I leave myself
I kind of
out.
want him to put himself number 1.
I mean,
Nah.
of course, I'm gonna
Nah,
always
that's on my list.
leave me for the honorable mention.
Oh no.
Yeah, I respect that.
But
I,
I want to hear that arrogant KB.
I'm gonna always be number
that's
one.
that's
I
for
mean,
another
it's just
day.
because I think no one is better than the Beezy.
I fucking respect it and get it.
But I understand that though, because when you ask him about his Chattanooga top 5, it's like he's sitting up here on Mount Olympus looking down, so he can pick his 5 without putting.
Well, go ahead and pick 5.
Okay.
Quick 5. We ain't gonna question.
You looking down from the mountaintop.
Hold on. We ain't gonna try to question it. Go ahead, KB.
Okay. Top 5.
This shit finna call some shit right here.
I just want to hear it. man. I just wanna hear it.
I mean, because the ones
I probably don't know enough of them.
The ones I'm about to say, I tell them like they my
Respect.
favorites.
Yeah, okay.
So, out top, Tez D the Running Man.
All right.
He hard. I like him.
Hey, that
I like Tez D.
Tez D
fuck
go
with-
in.
It's just like nothing compares to like that flow. Like when he flowing, that shit something special, bro.
So
It
what do you
is.
say when they like? Go ahead.
Yeah, obviously, I thought
No,
you
no,
said
no,
you was
no,
gonna let
no,
him
Ask
run.
that question, Coop. Ask that question,
No,
Coop.
I'm saying because a lot of people, they come to me like, a lot of people come to me with feedback on local music, major music. They say a lot of them, like a lot of local, sound the same, and he's one of the ones they say sound like a lot of artists around here.
No, a lot of artists sound like him.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's
that's what I
how I
think.
look at it.
Yeah,
But-
I can
you know what I'm saying?
I can point him out from any fucking
Right.
band.
Right.
like
Always.
he has that distinctive sound. Like
Yeah.
you can tell, like when it's
Right.
you can tell. Tez.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. So Tez D.
Number 2. The ones that's in it do they have to be in it or it's just like
It's your top 5.
It's
bro.
your top 5, bro. Like
Your word. It's your
You know what I'm
world. It's your
saying?
top
hands
5.
down? This can easily go as my 1 as well. And I have to say my brother J Mac D Block. D
Okay,
Block.
Jay. Yeah, he is one of them outside for me.
He one of them ones, bro.
Oh yeah, he's very respected.
And that's one of the ones that I reached out to him, just try to motivate him just to keep going.
Right.
Because like from early on, I seen the potential. Like I seen it. And then once the city got behind it, if he would have just stayed locked in, he would have definitely made it. Like without question.
Right.
He got that pain, like man, you
do.
can I don't know, man. It just felt like when you talk about being on the missions, I feel like I was right there with him.
Ooh. And one of my plugs in Atlanta, they heard him and they was like, they want to come and get him.
Yeah.
I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm
Bruh.
saying? He got a lot of shit going on. But he's like very talented. And sometimes people, I don't think people realize how talented they are.
I mean, but shit,
Yeah.
throw him the hoop
That's
and get him
facts.
on up out of here, man.
It's
But it's like,
it's
if
kind of easily said and done.
it is.
I
Like,
get it. No, I'm saying all
Yeah,
I'm saying is, hey,
yeah.
just lay it out there, like, hey, man,
I did.
this is an
I'm just
opportunity
like-
for you. You know
I'm
what
just
saying?
like, you know, it's gonna come with some artist development. It's gonna come with situation what he got going on. I got to put that out there too. You know what I'm saying? But I really respect J Mac.
Yeah. Brother Truth.
So that's 2.
There's 2. God damn.
Nah, hold on. I'm gonna give you this leeway. If you want to stop it right there.
No.
Oh, well, keep going then.
No fucking leeway.
Keep going. Let's go.
I want to hit the
I
whole
mean,
thing.
I don't feel offended saying my top 5 because people say their other top 5. I'm not getting mad because they don't say my name. So
No,
shit,
keep going.
Number 3, I'm gonna have to go with my dog Clown.
Oh yeah, Clown.
King Clown.
And the reason why I say that because I have a personal relationship with Clown.
He hard though.
I have a real deal personal relationship. Me and Clown went to school together, so I seen Clown from back in the day, like when him and Kevin had just started out with Gutter Squad. You know, Gutter Squad Gutter Squad started because of some rap shit I had. My shit was called Money Squad.
Okay.
So it was just kind of like some shit like to try to battle with us, but our shit end up like fading. But
Yeah.
man, I seen them guys get it out the mud and just seeing Clown from where he was back then, because he was hard then. Like 14, 15 years old. Like the way he rap now is the way he was rapping then.
Damn.
So shit. And that ain't just saying it like because they the popular rappers. Like these the ones like I listen to. And these the ones that I had a relationship with and I can identify with their stories and what they speak on. Damn.
Number
Clown
4.
hard.
Clown hard.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Damn. Long live my dog Tom P.
Ooh, Tom P.
Tom P. Yeah. I think that's probably the most special one that we had that graced this scene for real.
Yeah. I met Tom at Eastdale Center. Man, very Eastdale. And he was like, you know how you see somebody who really passionate?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He was really one of the ones that was really passionate. And I look at it like when it get to that point, like we kind of mentored Tom P.
Mm-hmm.
And I only got this kind of passion from two people, Tom P and T Roller.
Mm-hmm.
They was on me like, hey, every day. They come to the studio every day, ready to work. And I'm like, remember, I told Ken, like, don't nobody really work at my speed.
Yep.
Tom P, hey, it ain't, when I say this, don't take it as disrespect, but one of the ones where he be like, get on your nerves, that's how he was. He kept me on my toes, like, hey, Coop, you doing too much shit, man. You just got to do this, and I'm going to do the rest. Slow motion. And he did that. I made the beat in like 10 minutes. He said, that's all I need, Coop. And nigga did that shit. That shit got like damn near 30,000 views, bruh.
Man, easy.
Like everybody, I'm talking about Tom P had him where the whole city's singing this shit.
Word for word.
And he's natural with it. Like
word for word.
And the thing is, he can rap, and then he'll come down the hallway and bring it singing. Like for real, singing like a motherfucker.
Man,
but everybody at Eastdale, they respected him and knew him, and it kind of grew out when when the video of him in the barbershop went viral. So when he did the one time, T Roller made the beat, and I recorded the first version of it, but then the song got so big, he went to a real studio, and you know what I'm saying, a bigger studio, and got with some people, and he did his thing. Shout out to Ricky Harper, you know what I'm saying? All them had a part of that. But Tom P is real passionate.
Long live Tom P, man.
Yeah. R.I.P. Tom P, man. That was my little brother.
Damn.
So you got,
That's
4.
One more.
Number 5, I want to hear this.
One more.
Because there's a lot of people he leaving out. I want to hear.
One more.
I ain't
Man,
trying to start no shit neither. I ain't trying to start
Hey,
that.
man, I think Coop trying to.
No, I'm not.
He trying to put. We still smoking on that Coop pack, nigga.
Nah.
You ain't in the top 5. Get out of here.
I'm definitely not in the top 5.
Who we
I just want to hear it because there's a lot of people he leaving out.
like who though?
I ain't gonna
Like,
say
as
it.
in-
It
as-
I
can't
ain't
be
gonna
said
say
till you say your
I'm
number
saying
five.
though,
You want to hear my five?
saying he
Huh?
Nah, it can't be
saying-
said
as
till
in
you
his-
say it's number five, Coop.
You want to hear?
As
This
in
his
what?
list though. This
After
his
his
opinion
list,
though.
as
It's
in
his
what?
list.
No, I'm just saying my personal preference,
Yeah, he
like
giving you
who
his
I
list.
who I who I
Right.
listen to.
That's what
I
it's
mean,
all
because
about.
it's a plethora of talent in Chattanooga.
Yes.
This is the thing. On Unmotivated Ain't You podcast, we want to know the guests. We want to know what you think. This is you.
Yeah.
I'd say my top five quick.
And when
It
but
ain't
I'm
about
saying,
me.
but when you
It's
doing them
about
top
you.
five though, somebody always gonna feel slighted. Somebody
Yeah,
always
some-
gonna get left
somebody gonna
out. Somebody
always feel
always
left
gonna.
out.
It's always gonna be like
But
that.
see, that's the thing about what we got to do as a whole city. You know what I'm saying? We got to iron sharpen iron. You can't be sensitive, man. That shit, like sensitive shit, like it gets to my nerves. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's interesting. That's all I'm saying. It's interesting. I want to hear number five.
Ah, damn.
I want to hear number
Now you done said all that and shit.
Yeah,
now.
nigga, you on the
Number
spot,
five
nigga.
on the spot. Number five is like, damn, this number five
Who
can't
the-
be.
Man, what's wrong with the list?
Hold on, hey, who?
Ain't nothing wrong
Nah,
with
ain't no,
that.
hey,
Ain't
who
nothing wrong with
who
the
the
list.
Damn.
Who
You
the-
didn't
gotta
say-
know that
you
fifth
didn't
spot.
say
Who the last
nobody
person to get
that
the
didn't
golden
deserve to be
ticket?
on the list.
Who the last person to get the golden ticket, man?
Hey,
He actually said one of my ones. I didn't expect to be as high as he said it, but go ahead.
Ooh, which one?
Tez.
Man, Ted, man, I've been told him that like he was my favorite rapper since back in
Tez on my
six-
top five,
six-
but I didn't know he was gonna be that high.
6-figure days.
Oh yeah, six.
But if
figure
you
Tez.
thinking
Yeah.
I was gonna say like some country rap, I'm the only one who really doing that though. And
you're not the only one.
who? Who else doing it? At my level.
See, I ain't gonna say that. I'm just saying you ain't the only one, but it's a lot of other people out there. They just don't get recognized like you do.
But I'm saying, who though?
I ain't gonna say.
You asking you who? Say the
I ain't gonna
name.
say
Nah, we
He
need that
asking
number
you
five.
who?
We need
I
that
wanna
number
hear
five,
number
KB.
five. The thing is, if I say that, it's like it ain't disrespect to them. It's just that's who I'm thinking. I want to hear KB Brown
Yeah, he got one more.
top
He,
five.
I mean,
He finna cut. The thing I'm saying, he finna cut out a lot of people.
but I'm saying you only giving him five choices
He
though.
finna cut out a lot
You only
of
giving the
people.
man five choices.
I really don't even care.
Go ahead, say.
Because, and I say that because people make lists every day. And
They do.
I don't make their list.
Talk your shit, KB.
That's
Who
what I'm
that
saying.
five?
Give it up.
Man, KB Brown.
Hey, that's
Cheated.
He
That's
going
cheated.
at one.
Cheated on
What's
us.
up? He
I
ain't
wanted
cheated.
somebody that wasn't
cheated.
him.
Hey,
Right, I wanted somebody who wasn't him.
y'all, it's y'all fault.
I want he cheated
We
me,
amped
man.
it up.
Y'all
You
made
know
that. Hold on, y'all made that.
Because he higher than
We
five
all
on
of
my list.
Y'all made that man come off Mount Olympus and be like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna put him." Because at first we had already said, "Don't put yourself in it," but now you make
Because
it
he higher than five.
What it do? If you need graphic designs, photo shoots, flyers, covers, posters printed, t-shirts made, you need to hit up Kentrail at allinonemedia.com. Allinonemedia.com. Hit him up. 44380-8854. He'll give you the best quality, best prices, best timing. Allinonemedia.com. Once again, allinonemedia.com.
What you got a taste for?
Yeah,
Good food. Hey, I'm a poet, bro.
yeah, I got the good
Add all
food.
this new shit to the box, man. I ain't hear all
It's
this.
the first show, man.
You done added all this new shit to the box, bro.
Nigga surprising us too.
Hey, ain't it? That's what
Hey,
I'm saying,
Reggie,
like,
we the goddamn
show.
motivation squad.
Hey, I said, where
Us
did he come
motivated
from?
ain't you. We the motivation squad.
Hey,
That nigga
bruh.
ain't shit we ain't even know about.
First show, we got KB, one of the hottest artists out of Chat Town.
Agree.
And you know what I'm saying? We got to do it right. We got the bottles right here. You know what I'm saying? We got to do it right, man. So,
Man, they might not call me the hottest, but I would say I'm one of the most influential,
I'm
the
going to tell
most
you.
I agree.
impactful.
I'm going to tell you why I say hottest. age range, people know you young and people know you old. Because your positivity, your spirit you put out there, we know you, bro.
Right.
Trust me. I get a lot of feedback from people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing music for a long time. I always got like, man, what you think about this? What you think about this? What you think about this? You know what I'm saying?
In the
And
street.
your name come up so much. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do this for clout or nothing like that. I'm just telling facts. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say hottest, because I know chat is chat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at it as a more mature level.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna say disrespect
I feel
other
it.
people's
I
names.
feel it.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel it.
But a lot of people know you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this segment right here, I want to know, KB, what
What's
you got a
up?
taste for, bro? Like, what do you know what I'm saying?
Man,
what do you eat?
Man, let me
What's
get
the
a
studio food?
man. Let me get a 20-piece wing, man.
You down on wings. What's your wing spot? Like,
Shit, man.
give a shout out. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in chat where you go to? What's your, or when you out of town, you go here or whatever? Like, man, it's on the type of shit.
I rock with that flaming rooster though.
Oh, yeah, I like Flaming Rooster.
That was up.
I love that flaming rooster.
Shout out to
bro.
Flaming
I ain't
Rooster.
even
You
gonna
know
lie
what I'm
to
saying?
you.
Y'all go check them out. You know what I'm
Flaming Rooster.
I ain't
saying?
even
good.
gonna lie to
Got
you.
some good
If
spicy
you like
catfish out
spicy,
there,
if you
motherfucker.
like spicy chicken, spicy fish, that's where you need to go.
But man, I done switched it up, man. That's probably about the only thing I eat, man.
Wings?
Yeah. I mean, you know, just for the protein.
So you on a special diet or? You
No,
just,
man, I already
that's
done
what
lost
you-
60 pounds. I done lost the weight.
That's what's up.
Shit.
Yeah, you said 60?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, 60. The big 6-0.
Yeah, 60. I went from
Hey, I
250,
need to-
250 to 190.
What made
need to
you
write down your
What was that
diet.
transfer? Like what made you, like, in your mind, like, just kind of?
Knowing I was 31 and having my first son,
Oh man.
and knowing that dad weight had caught up to me.
You gotta keep up with. You
Beer
gotta keep up with-
belly.
All right, you gotta keep.
I mean,
up
no,
with-
not a beer belly, pop belly. I mean.
Okay. Okay.
And man, I was just like, man, if I want to live to see him grow and prosper,
Right.
like I gotta help what I can control myself.
It's deep. It's deep.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
So I started
get them
like
details, bro.
yeah.
I got to get them details out.
And it's all in the calories, really.
You right.
That's deep.
It's all in the calories. That was my main thing. I just want to build for my baby boy, watch him grow up.
That's deep.
And I didn't want nothing health wise to take me out or something that I can't control.
Right.
How old is he now?
He'll be two in July.
July what?
July 20th.
July 20th. I'm a July baby myself.
Yeah, man. I ride with the councils.
Okay.
Yeah, man. When he came, I was just like, man, I have to make a change.
So, KB, your birthday, special day, anniversary. Where you going out to eat at?
Shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
The wifey got to get this together for KB. Hold on, I'm gonna say Kevin.
Kelvin. Damn.
Where Kevin eating at?
Shit, man. You could take me to the J. Alexander's.
Okay.
You could take me to Root Chris. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My spot.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't got no list.
Nah.
You ain't got no list. Hey, you can't take me to the Cheesecake Factory.
Because I only say that because I be trying not to eat out. Like I don't really eat out as much as I did.
Yeah.
What happened?
That camera off.
We good.
Keep going.
Yeah, little J. Alexander's. You know what I'm saying?
Rattlesnake pasta.
Root Chris. Yeah.
Rattlesnake
My
pasta.
nigga
That's
said
all
rattlesnake
So-
pasta.
That's all I ever ordered from J. Alexander's, the
Eat a
rattlesnake
little
pasta.
pasta.
I ain't
So
ordered nothing else.
you just really on wings, like that's.
If you only on wings,
you eat
KB,
seafood?
you know you a hood nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
If you going in there motherfucking
American wings.
and goddamn Ruth Chris talking about y'all niggas ain't got no chicken.
I ain't got no
Hey.
chicken.
Hey, hold on.
If chicken on the list, you give me that.
I'm finna go on the wing diet. That nigga lost 60 pounds. Nigga, I'm
Man,
finna go on the wing
60.
diet
That nigga a
too.
hood nigga. That nigga want hot wings
I'm
at
finna
Ruth
get me
Chris.
some
I'm
wings.
guaranteed. How was your water intake? I guarantee you had like a lot of water intake.
Believe it
lose
or
that.
not.
For real?
Nah.
You gotta let that secret out.
That's what I
make-
said.
you
Hey,
can make-
I'm gonna have to get that
It's
blueprint,
all in
man.
the calories.
no workout.
It's all. Well, I mean, yeah, of course I work out, but I'm saying, like, but I didn't start working out till later on down the line. Like after I started, I done got like 45 pounds. 45. I done lost 45 pounds at that point.
So basically, you just calorie counting though.
Man, this is pretty much all it is.
So your mental health, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
How's your mental health right now?
I say, like, man, I'm in a better place that I've been like in my whole entire life.
Right.
Once you get your health together, everything else just kind of it balances out and work itself out.
Yeah, they do.
Like once I start dropping the pounds, I'm able to think clearer. Like I'm able to see clearer. Like able to make those critical decisions. Like
Right.
just within the moment. But probably I wouldn't have been able to do at 250 because I'm just so sluggish.
Yeah.
See,
Ooh, feet hurt.
this segment.
I mean, people
is
don't understand how
basically-
many toxins they got in their body with all that
right.
weight, though, man.
This
That's a
segment
lot of bad
So
shit.
what I
Sherry,
did,
your body.
I just flushed out all the toxins
Right.
that was in my body first.
Yep.
And then I just started, okay, now the toxins gone. Now I can just start losing the weight and all that. See, this started like with a health scare.
That's how it always starts.
Man,
That's how it always
It
starts.
always do. I think I was trying to get one of my teeth pulled, like one of my teeth in the back. 'Cause it had chipped real bad,
Right.
And it was like I had to get it pulled. But when I went to the doctor, you know they take your blood pressure beforehand.
Ooh-wee. Hey.
160 over like 98.
Oh, you a lightweight.
Something like that.
You a lightweight.
I seen niggas damn near
That's
200.
bad blood pressure, though.
200 over 100.
Yeah, I mean,
That's bad
but look
blood
though,
pressure.
this is me at 28.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they was like, man, if you don't, you need to get this, you need
shit
to
under
get this
control.
checked
But-
out. There's no way you younger than 30 and having this problem.
But sometimes that health scare right there, that builds a healthy conscience.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody needs, man. That's the main reason that I put this segment in the podcast is to kind of put it out there for everybody to gain a healthy conscience. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you have
everybody
to.
like eating. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody like eating. You know
Man,
what
just
I'm saying?
eat in
But
moderations, man.
That's what the doctor told me. But you know what I'm saying? Like getting to the point of mental health. How, you know what I'm saying? Because people out there, they trying to lose weight too as well. You know what I'm saying? And if you doing it away, they might.
I'm an advocate for that. Like
Right.
my newer music that I'm putting out, I'm all for blood pressure and strokes and heart attacks and all that. Because not only that, I had the health scare. My mom actually had
you
a
spoke on
stroke.
that earlier.
Yeah, you dealing with it.
Like my mom, like she lost like all sight in her right eye just from that.
Everybody
And
dealing
that
with this shit.
and dealing with that, man, it just make you just look at everything more different. You look at everything that you put inside your body.
And blood pressure is like one of the ones that sneak up on you.
Silent killer.
The silent killer. That's what they say, because you can your blood pressure can be so high, but your body get immune to it. So you just living every day and you still going by your same routine, your body get used to it.
And I tell you something crazy with that. So I remember my mom. I was at a little league football game. My mom called and she was like, "When you come from the game, would you mind taking me down to the Walmart so I can get a stronger prescription in my glasses?" So I was just like, "Why would she?" Nah, you know how like they say something, and I was just like, "Okay, I come and get you when I get off."
Yeah.
Then I just sit there for like 5 minutes.
This ain't right.
I was just like, why would she call me and ask me to go? So I turned to my wife. I was just like, man, I'm gonna have to go get my mama, like, just to see what's going on.
Yeah.
So she was just complaining about her vision, and so I took her. I said, let me take you to the doctor, just to see what's up. Yeah. I took her to the doctor 3 times in like 3 days, and they sent her home each time. So they told her, so they said, so no. I made this decision. I told her, I'm going to take you to the eye doctor so they can see exactly what's going on with your vision. Because every day that's going by, it's just getting worse and worse. Mm-hmm. So that Monday come, I told her I was gonna go to work. I'm gonna drop you off at the doctor, and then I'm gonna come back and get you. So within like 30 minutes, the doctor called me and he just be like, "Hey, is this Mr. Brown? I want to talk to you about your mom's condition." And I'm like, "She only came like for a stronger prescription, like just to get her ass checked out." He's like, "No, you need to come and get your mom because your mom just had a stroke."
Yeah, it's
And
more
I'm
important.
like, "What the fuck?" So I'm the youngest child.
Yeah.
I'm the only son, but you probably think I was the oldest.
Yeah.
So man, I took her took her back to the doctor, and they finally saying like, yeah, your mom had a stroke and she lost majority sight on her right eye. And it's just like, it's those moments like damn man, is this real? Like, am I really about to lose my mom? You don't really know what's about to come out, man. What's about to come about with this? And but I say that to say something spiritual just tapped in, because man, that same night that I found out my mom had a stroke, we sat in that emergency room and we cried together for like 30 minutes because we didn't know what the hell was going on.
But see, like with our people, you know what I'm saying, black people, we wait till the last minute.
Yeah.
And that's like, in health, that's a bad thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of stuff can be prevented, you know what I'm saying, just by what you eat, you know what I'm saying, your exercise, or how you go about your day, you know what I'm saying, with big health problems. But we wait till the last minute, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had health scares, you know what I'm saying? I found out I was diabetic first. Well, I found out I had high blood pressure first.
All right.
And then I found out I was diabetic. And it was like, people like, man, I got to like 220, 255. That was like, and I always said my max weight was like 250. I used to get out Dalewood track, run around, you know what I'm saying, get on the track, run around, play basketball or something when I get 250. And I just started kind of being real lax. But your blood pressure will do that though.
Yeah,
It'll make you just
It'll
like sluggish, make you not want to do nothing, this and that. Eating your eating habits just keep making it worse. Mm-hmm. So I had a biometrics at work, and it forced me kind of into it. It was like, man, you can't come to work with your blood pressure like this.
Yeah.
I said, hell nah, I gotta come to work. Fuck that. Then I got on a diet. They was like, man, cause I work third shift, so they was like, eating once a day is bad for you, bro. I was like, damn. So they, like you said, eat in portions, like, you know what I'm saying?
Spread it out.
They got to spread it out. And it was like, the amounts you eating, you know what I'm saying, that goes towards as well. But it gained a healthy conscience with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, I always saying, for the people out there, gain a healthy conscience. Don't have something, don't have a scare. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and get a healthy conscience.
It's whether you do it now or you gonna do it on the doctor's term.
And it's so easy. Like, now they got goddamn apps where it can tell you your shit. Like, right? It's so easy, man.
Everything got an app.
It do.
Everything got an app.
Like, walking and shit like that, man. All I'm saying is you gotta have a healthy conscience. Build a healthy conscience and not just think about it. Because that's what we do too. Like, we'll just think about some shit. Yeah. Like, me and Reggie was talking, like, yeah, man, I know I need to work out.
That's the sad part. Niggas be knowing.
We do.
You know, it took for me to read the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, peace be upon him, book about eating, and I realized I have to eat to live instead of living to eat.
It's funny when Martin said it. The way Martin, you remember Martin said that shit.
And I mean, that shit real though.
It's
like,
real.
And so some niggas be like, oh man, I ain't a Muslim. Nah, bro, I mean, fuck all that. That man was talking about your health, bro. Right. Eat to live instead of living to eat.
People sometimes they get scared of the Muslim type talk because they real up for it.
And I, for me, you know, I grew up going to Muslim barbershops and all that shit with my father and all that. So it wasn't a big deal for me. But I'm just like, okay, you can take the religious aspect out of it, but look at the shit they talking about, like the real shit for your everyday life. Like, bro, eat to live. Food supposed to give you energy. You eating something that make you sleepy, nigga, that shit ain't no good for you. What the fuck you got the itis? No food should be giving us the itis.
Not at all.
Sometimes people eat just to go to sleep. That's crazy, but man, you should have seen how they were joking at me at work. I was like, man, you know how much sugar in that damn Coke you drink? I got
Money get
deep.
Coop on them Coke Zeros. In
I
this
call it battery acid.
Hey, I got.
Hey, that's what you get the corrosion off of. That's what we was taught as a kid.
started
Working on
getting
cars
deep,
and shit.
man.
Well, look though, the end of the story I was telling you about my mom. So that same night was so when I was in the emergency room with my mom, I just remember me praying.
Right.
And I was just like, man, my mom haven't seen me have children yet. Please don't take her away from me.
Right.
Like when you praying for your parents, that's a different kind of prayer. Like
it is.
I'm begging God, please spare my mama life, please. That very night was the same night my son was conceived.
Wow.
That same night.
Wow.
That's deep, man.
That same night. So I
So
thought,
you was on a mission.
man,
Nah,
man, I mean,
I ain't trying to. But yeah, that's deep though,
man,
man.
I tapped in spiritual, man. So I did that. I think the next day I said, man, I need some therapy. I've been in therapy ever since.
Okay.
What's up? I ain't know that.
Yeah,
I can rock with you on that.
yeah.
I ain't know that.
Therapy bill.
So I was just like, man, my whole mentality just shifted. Like I have a clearer thinking than what I have now.
So that new music finna be stupid.
Man, it's gonna be crazy.
Oh man,
It's gonna be crazy.
I'm ready.
Motion time.
KB,
Yes, sir.
what you gotta say to the people? What's coming out from KB Brown, the artist, the family man, the new father?
All promotion.
All promotion, man. Bring it out, man. From the gear, merch, all that type stuff.
Yeah.
Put it out there, man.
Okay, man. The rest of 2024, man, I'm outside with this rap shit, man.
That's what's up,
Okay.
man.
I'm outside with it. They done got me back active. As I said before, you know, Story to Tell 3,
Okay.
Legacy,
I'm ready
produced
for it.
by Coop the Beat Man.
Let's
I'm
get
ready
it.
for it.
That's good news.
Man, I'm a plan a big show here probably in the fall.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying? Get all my people to come out. We gonna pack that thing out front to back. It's just gonna be me on that lineup though.
So
Yeah.
what DJ D Witt, like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ D Witt.
Shout out to D Witt, man.
Real cool brother, man. He down with Dynamo Studios, mentor to the kids and stuff like that. What he got to do, like, you know what I'm saying? I know you and him kind of rocking.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
he was your DJ at
Yeah,
one of the shows.
he still is.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my official DJ.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay. He would have made that official, man. That's what's
Yeah.
up. So, you know,
And then he my cameraman.
yeah, he cold with that camera.
He shit, man, he do it all.
Yeah, he do. Like I learned, like,
That's my personal video, man.
Yeah.
I can just hit him and say, "Hey, bro, I need a visual."
Okay.
He just be like, "Where you want to meet at?"
shout out to DJ D Witt, man. He teaching the kids what he know, and that shit is deep. Like,
Man,
you know what I'm saying? I
To
respect
be a
that.
part of my team, you got to give back.
Right.
It's just it's no way around it.
Yeah. I feel that, man. So,
Yeah.
new
Giving back
project,
is very important because
Man, just get a game, man.
Yeah.
If you can't give your time,
get your knowledge.
get a
Jewels.
knowledge and the money. If you can't get a
That's
needle,
worth
then
more-
shut the fuck up.
That's worth more than money, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, new project.
Man,
is
new
coming.
project, man.
New merch. What's up?
Man, I'm back in rotation with that merch. I think I want to flood it again. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
sir,
Yeah.
let's do it.
I mean, the more you get put out there, the more support you gonna get, bro.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I feel like KB come out with some new shit, I gotta have it.
Yeah,
That's how I feel. You
It's
know what I'm
real.
saying?
Yes,
and I
sir.
appreciate that.
They kind of coming in to like KB now. You know what I'm saying? They done talk to you for hours on this podcast. Now they see
Right.
what story you on. I'm pretty sure you got 2 more supporters.
Hey, you got my support, man.
Yeah, you
I
know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that, brother.
I'm with it, man.
Yeah, I
I'm with
And
appreciate
then
y'all.
like whoever looking at this, all new listeners or whatever, this is our first
Yeah,
show.
yeah, y'all gotta tap
You
in.
gonna hype us up. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah, most
appreciate you
definitely.
coming on here.
Without question.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I said I wanted a podcast, I said, man, KB got to be the first. And I sent you a message.
Yeah.
I sent you a message, man. I was like, man, let's see what he gonna say. Cause I get scared.
Man, I don't know
sometimes.
why you be thinking I'm just gonna say no or
Nah,
something.
I get scared sometimes because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I do respect artistry.
Right.
Like charging and this, that. I respect that.
Man, I
bro.
never charge a Coop
No,
for
no.
nothing, bro.
But
Nothing.
I'm that type person where you can say that and I'm still, that's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still going to support, bro.
Right.
Like, you know, I
Yeah.
appreciate it, man. I appreciated it every, you know what I'm saying? Like, every minute you was up here, you know what I'm saying? You talking, you giving gems to the people, you know what I'm saying? That's what this podcast is about.
Yeah.
It's you know, we all try to look cool, too cool sometimes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to bring the real out. So I want to know, KB got anything else to say? Any shout outs, this, that, on this podcast? I'm motivated, ain't you?
Ain't you?
Episode 1, Reggie Ken,
Motivation
KB
Squad.
Brown, Motivation Squad.
He got
Real shit.
He got another thing to say. Number one,
Real shit.
first guest.
First guest,
guest.
man.
Number
That's
one in
the number
everything.
one
I'm the
guest,
first to
number
do
one
it.
in the city.
I'm on my soldier boy shit, man.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say we making this a social
Yeah.
one thing. But
Yeah.
man, I appreciate it, man, for real,
Yeah, man.
man.
Shout out to Coop. Shout out to Ken.
Man, that nigga named Reggie, man.
I know Reggie.
I'm a nobody, man.
Man,
No,
I've been
you're
doing-
not,
Hey,
man.
I'm
I've been
right
knowing
there,
people
man.
know him, man.
Behind the scenes though, man. I don't,
He
I don't really
he
like
that
being
type
on Front
person
Street like that.
don't like to be in the front street.
He a
that's
motivation squad member that stayed laid back. But
Yeah, man. Shout
on
out to
Front
God,
Street,
man.
man.
Shout out to my wife.
Okay.
Shout out to my fam.
Yeah.
that's what's up.
Shout out to my youngins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we just gonna keep it moving.
Man.
But yeah, like I said, man, I'm back outside for 24.
Man, let's get it, man. I'm
Nigga,
ready.
I'm
Store
with
to
that shit
tell 3
all
coming
summer.
soon, man.
Man,
I'm with that shit all summer.
I'm with it, man.
Yeah.
Remember what I told you, KB? Put that pressure on that
Man,
nigga on
put-
the beats, man. Put that
Nah,
pressure
man,
on that nigga, man.
I ain't gonna have to put no pressure on him, man.
Put pressure on that
He
nigga.
already know what I want, man.
See,
That's
Reggie,
what I like about Coop, because he know the artist he's working with.
And put
He
People
know
don't
your
understand
vibe. He know your energy. So
and that's where it's at.
I'm trying to get this story out, man, so I can motivate some folks.
Man, I'm ready to work, bro.
Because there's a lot of people going through the same shit I'm going through,
yes, sir.
but they probably just don't really know how to articulate it or just have a voice to get it out their
Or
chest.
sometimes they think it's too lame to really put it out there.
Yeah, man, because just like I was saying, like with the blood pressure and all that, a lot of folks don't want to talk about that. Like you just went to the doctor and your
That
shit.
shit real till you
super high.
till you lose a real one.
Yeah.
That shit real, man. Like,
So man, if anything, I just got to get that game back, man, so we can just kind of just do better as people. Well, really, I'm not aiming towards the masses. I'm just aiming for the people who willing to listen.
Okay.
That's
all
it.
day.
That's really all I can ask for.
that's what's up, man. That's deep, man.
And shit is plenty willing to listen, man. And especially like Coop said earlier, you got people that's younger than you, that's supporters and older than you. So shit, you know the ones older than you. We damn sure for the list of this blood pressure.
Yeah,
shit.
man.
We damn sure for the list of anything.
Let's goddamn get this health
eat-
together, man.
Eat better,
Black
goddamn.
man, get some therapy, man. Address them issues that you've been having since
sir.
them
Ain't nothing
childhood
wrong with
traumas,
therapy.
man.
Ain't nothing wrong with therapy.
It ain't nothing wrong with none of that. Your kids, your family deserve the best version of you.
Exactly.
Man, facts.
Exactly.
So that's where I'm at with it.
So last thing, any last words, Reggie, Ken?
hey, it's been a dope ass pod, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm the first to do it. I'm my soldier
First to do
boy
this
shit,
And the last words I gotta say is I'm motivated, ain't
Ain't
you? I
you?
appreciate
man.
it,
Yes,
Coop.
sir.
My nigga
Hey.
Coop the beat man, I fuck
Hey.
with you. I fuck with Reggie, KB. I really appreciate you. I appreciate this moment of getting to know you, bro, and
Yeah.
shit, seeing so much of myself in you. God damn, my
Man.
nigga.
Shit get spooky.
That shit is
It
spooky
is,
as fuck.
child.
But hey, I'm motivated, ain't you? With Coop the beat man. This shit
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
Motivated Ain't You podcast episode 1. I want to say thank KB for coming up here.
Man, yes, sir.
And it's recording. Thank my homeboy, my brother Reggie. Thank my
Yeah,
brother
yeah,
Ken.
yeah.
You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying?
Motivation
I feel
squad.
like I got a lot of
Motivation
brothers.
squad.
Right, I got a lot of brothers, man. That's how I
you
look
do
at
got
it.
a lot of brothers.
I do, man. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
We the
so,
family.
Man. Shout out to all my brothers out there, all the listeners.
Man,
all
keep this
the,
shit going, man.
It's going, man.
Y'all got a good thing going, man.
I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Sure.
We appreciate that. Motivation Squad.
Yes, sir.
As you can tell from this show, that we trying to motivate people. It ain't all
That's
about
what it's
being
all about,
cool.
man.
I know you see the bottles on the table. You know what I'm saying? But it's more about the message. You know what I'm saying? It's more
Exactly.
about the energy that we trying to give y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Man, y'all take care of yourself, study yourself. Man,
Knowledge yourself.
go out, look for KBO music, man. That shit is fire.
Yeah, man.
Still
You know what I'm
relevant.
saying?
It's so relevant to this day.
It
Like, you can
is.
listen to Understand It
That's
right
what
now.
real
It's
shit
enough.
is.
That shit was like, what,
Oh.
6 years ago, probably?
And it's still going to
Nah,
this day.
listen, this going on
Posted 6 years ago.
close to 10.
Woo.
And it's still relevant as fuck.
Yeah. So
Hey,
man,
man.
you can check out the first story to tell, the second, the Mitchell Avenue story to tell too. And just this past November I dropped the EP Introvert.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Introvert.
Hey, I need to listen to that. Hey, that's me all the way.
yeah.
Hey,
And
Introvert, baby.
that fits you so much.
Yeah.
Episode 2.
Yeah. So you tap in the legend of Spook Williams. where-
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you
DJ
tap
Witt?
in.
DJ D Witt shot that video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was fire. I like that.
Yeah. Empath. You know what I'm saying? I dropped a quick 5. They all older songs, but it just people ain't seen me in a while, so I just wanted to
I'm going to ask this.
Put
You know what I'm
out
saying?
something.
I should have asked this earlier. If you could get a feature from anybody, who would it be on this new project?
Oh, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be Starlito.
That shit
Oh,
gonna
that's
happen.
easy.
That's easy. Light
That's
one. That's
what's
gonna
up.
happen. That shit finna happen.
Let's go happening.
Starlito.
That's
check
happening.
in, bro.
That's finna happen.
It's happening.
And I would love to see the lyrical content between the two. I
gotta get that one.
shit.
I got
Yes.
to get that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So y'all heard it here, man. Story to Tell 3.
Story to Tell 3,
Finna drop.
executive produced by Coop, the motherfucking beat man.
I'm
Go
motivated,
crazy.
ain't you?
You know what? I'm going to tell you like this, though. I've been feeling kind of overlooked lately.
Oh shit.
So, KB, this is the perfect storm
Oh shit.
to kind of mix up, to bring some shit.
You talking that shit? Don't give me hype, bro.
I got to.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be. Hey, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
on his ass, KB. Don't. I'm gonna
got
be on.
to.
Hey, we gonna put something together.
be
We gonna put a whole little push behind it, man.
Well, man, we going to end the show, man. I'm Motivated Ain't You. First episode, KB Brown.
Season 1, episode
Season 1,
Man.
episode 1. Hey, cool. Before we go, let
Go
me just
ahead.
say this, man, real quick for everybody, man. I just
Go
want y'all
ahead.
to know, stay peaceful, stay positive,
Yes.
and you'll be prosperous.
Yes.
Let's run it.
Stay out of folks' business.
That's what's up. You like the beats you hear in the background on the podcast and you shopping for beats? Hit me up at coopthebeatman@gmail.com. CoopDabeatman@gmail.com. I make all type of tracks. I mess with all budgets. Exclusive tracks. Stems available. Hit me up at coopthebeatman@gmail.com. You want to be a special guest on the Unmotivated Ain't You podcast? hit me up at coopthebeatman@gmail.com. You want to promote something on the Unmotivated Ain't You podcast? Hit me up at coopthebeatman@gmail.com. Once again, COOPDABEATMAN@gmail.com.